Good evening. Betting machines that can take up to £18,000 an hour from a single gambler using a credit card took more than £200 million in Medway alone last year. Now the local council says it's going to take action.
The machines are found in betting shops, and some gamblers say that they're as addictive as crack cocaine. One man we spoke to says that he's lost nearly £60,000 using them. Peter Whittlesey reports.
When you can lose 300 quid a minute, it's no surprise frustrations boil over.
You want me? Pull the machine down!
Those are the figures estimated by a gambling reform charity who are concerned about the rise of fixed odds betting machines. But gamblers like Barmin Mohammed say they're hooked.
Especially roulette machine, yeah? They're very addictive. When you have money, you cannot control yourself at all.
How much have you lost today?
About £100, but it's not about today. It's about 10 years I've been gambling in this country. About £60,000 I lost.
It's the lure of winning £500 for just a quid stake that punters say is so enticing. But with FOBT machines in most bookmakers, there are calls for the industry to help those who become addicted.
I think one of the biggest issues is fixed odds betting terminals, which many people refer to as the crack cocaine of gambling, do not have enough safeguards, and I want to work on a cross-party basis to see if there's more we can do to protect those who have issues with gambling.
There are 37 bookmakers in the Medway area, and at least 135 FOBT machines have been installed, with an estimated £200 million being bet on them last year. But the gambling industry says the machines are regulated.
There is no empirical evidence linking machines to addiction. We really care about this issue, and we do make sure that the vulnerable are protected.
But many say the reality is different.
I find them quite addictive. I know somebody that got particularly addictive over it, you know, and lost an awful lot of money. So as a result of him losing lots of money, I decided not to play on them.
I can see why it can become addictive, especially if you have a small win and you try and chase a big win.
That's why councillors in Medway are calling for a daily limit on personal losses.
Well, let's cross live to Chatham now, and Peter Whittlesey is there for us. Peter, are the gambling industry likely to cooperate with Medway Council?
Well, I think it's going to be an uphill struggle because they dispute many of the figures. They say these machines have been on our high streets for a decade and there's no significant increase in problems with gambling. But many people will say that's not true. And today we spoke to quite a lot of people. And it may not be scientific, but practically everyone we spoke to knew of a horror story. Someone who had to sell their car or even lost their house to pay their gambling debts. The industry says that this is not true. They say that many people, when they're surveyed, say that they're addicted to shopping, not gambling. But Medway councillors say with the number of gambling shops quadrupling in recent years, there has to be a reason for that, and it's because they're making profits.
OK, Peter, thank you.